thunderous SoFi Stadium here at Inglewood. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the LA Chargers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Talk about this Washington defense. They played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
They held them to well under 200 yards of total offense. That's a number you can really focus on, too, because the way offenses run in today's game, they're usually pretty...
Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. He may go. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Marion Hampton, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. To the air goes Daniels. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lane. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Washington first down.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
Hands it off out of the gun. They had nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. They'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Credit the tackle that time to Deshaun Hand. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Daniels. Throw left side complete. That's Lane. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. And the Commanders' first down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Pass caught, it's Lane with it. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. First down, Commanders. Now Daniels. Works over the middle. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Here's a handoff out of the game. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Deebo Samuel from 3 yards out. And the Commanders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back now.
They haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time, so have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Quick throw here to Johnston. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that will bring up second down. The Chargers are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row. And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big game there. What will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
21.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. That was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit. Second down and 6 now. Herbert now. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll work inside here, Hampton. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Hampton, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 14-7. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. That should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43. And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about 4. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down.
Looking for Ertz, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positive moving forward.
The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll try to right side with Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. 2nd and 7 from the 20.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. They'll check this one down to Hampton. Down inside the 10. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Omarion Hampton on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chargers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 21-7. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The 2nd drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this 3rd drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the 2nd one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 42-yard line.
Slot man moves right. Daniels looking to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Lane. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave it with a 3rd and 2. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Daniels. He'll get 5 out of the scramble with 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the 2nd half of this contest.
From right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 21. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
The Commanders' 1st down.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the 1st half winds down.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Flush to his right. And it's caught. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I thought once he got out of the pocket, he was looking further downfield. Instead, he brings his sight lines back to a shorter route. Settles on his receiver running the drag left to right, and they wind up not getting a whole lot out of that one.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So with 3 seconds remaining in a half, they will line up to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Start on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he goes out of bounds just shy of 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
From the gun on 3rd down, Daniels. Still going inside the 20. And he brings this one back. It's up there 6 on a Charger TD. Well, the defense obviously could not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're holding on to that slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick 6.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago, they defended a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Play action, now it's Daniels. This will be caught. It's Samuel. Yeah, they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards on the play.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lane. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The go down's a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. That'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn yet another first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Daniels. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
On the bootleg, it's Daniels. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Hands it off out of the gun. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. Now it's 3rd down and inches.
No gain on the play.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Daniels. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Set back around the 8th.
A loss of 4 yards.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably... And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. 68 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9. Play action. It's Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Still on his feet. And did he get in? No. They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So the fullback, the beef, normally the lead blocker, shows that he can run it a long ways as well.
And he does have an ability to run away from people, but you and I both know he'd rather run through people when he carries the ball.
Hampton. Touchdown, Chargers.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark it down officially at the 34. They're set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailed by multiple touchdowns, and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Slant route connects with Deebo Samuel. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
That is caught. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Washington 1st down.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Tui Pelotu, he got in there and met him behind the line of scrimmage. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Chargers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 77 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Good gain there on 1st down and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
Not any rush offensively. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Again, it's Hampton. Now he's loose again. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Alabama. Hampton, 61 yards. And the Chargers are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Commanders 14.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Let's go now.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes in.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Deebo Samuel with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Commanders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
42. Commanders 21.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. And they're going to finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages. Extra point try now from Dicker. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score. Chargers 49. Commanders 21.
So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel, and they were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
The Chargers try out their dime package, expecting a throw on third down.
Third down.
Back to throw. Daniels. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
Daniels going to throw for it. And he will find his man, Samuel. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start it out with a run by Hampton. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Kappa, kappa, kappa.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
All right.